The Hell of the North. No, not that place from Game of Thrones, but Roubaix is the toughest race on bikes and equipment. The punishment dished out by the 55 kilometres of pavé this year will be a brutal test of durability. It's the only race of the year where we see specially prepared bikes used with many modifications designed to ensure the bikes survive the race. So here's 7 tech upgrades made to tackle a bone-shaking Sunday in hell. First up is endurance bikes. This is the only race of the year where the race bikes are swapped for endurance bikes. Bikes with longer wheelbases, slacker head angles and increased tyre clearance. They are bikes designed to excel on rough roads and pavé, and some, like the new Specialized Roubaix, have special features to absorb the impact. Wider tyres. We're talking really wide tyres, up to 28 and 30mm in some cases, maybe even wider. Wider tyres provide more cushioning on the brutal cobblestones, and they also increase traction, though with the dusty conditions likely this weekend, grip shouldn't be a problem. As well as wider tyres, the lower tyre pressure is another trick used by pros to tackle the pavé. The teams keep the pressures a closely guarded secret, and it varies depending on rider weight, riding style, but 70 to 80 psi is thought to be commonplace among the peloton. Double wrapped bar tape. Roubaix is the only race where you'll see a lot of riders opting for 2 wraps of bar tape on their handlebars in an effort to gain a bit of vibration dampening from the brutal cobblestones. You only have to read the stories to hear about what it does to their undercarriages after all those hours in the saddle. Route instructions. No, not for navigation, but to remind riders where the cobbled sectors and the feed zones are. This year features 29 sectors of cobbles, so that's a lot to remember, and notes on the stem and top tube serve as a handy reminder. And this year, as a little extra, they're colour coded depending on difficulty. With no climbing to speak of, the mechanics tune the drivetrain to provide a small gap between the gears and a really close gearing. 44 tooth inner chain rings replace the stock 39 tooth inner chain ring, combined with a 53, sometimes up to a 55 tooth big ring, and 1125 cassettes are common too. Disc brakes. Now this is the big question. Will we see disc brakes at Roubaix again this year? Well, we won't know that until the race starts. Last year though, 2 teams did ride disc brakes, but with the dry and sunny weather forecast, it's likely most teams will stick to regular rim brakes. So there you go, there are 7 tech upgrades made to tackle the Hell of the North. Make sure you like and subscribe to road.cc for more listicles like this every week.